Hey everybody, it's Steve with Real Progressives, and the trolls of the revolution have revealed themselves. The people who don't have any long-term plan for what to do with a revolution are just dead set on making this thing implode. They're dead set on absolutely shoving a frickin', knife into the back of the revolution. I'm watching people over and over and over again think like this far ahead of themselves. They're like pressed against the glass, unable to think about what it takes to build a long-lasting revolution. I'm not going to mention names. It doesn't really matter much because you've seen them. There's millions. It would be different if it was one or two. So just consider the source. But these write-in Bernie people, the deny 270 people, the folks that are running around now saying the Jill campaign, these people are bad people because they're using Hillary tactics to to push us to vote for Jill. Look, my first choice was Bernie Sanders. That's who I fought for, and I fought for him for over a year. That's who I voted for. That's who I fought for. When Bernie didn't get it and Bernie was no longer running, because I'm not a loser, and that's a key word. It's a word as I like to use this. I'm not a loser. I thought about the revolution long term. And I said, well, what is going to give whoever wins? Because I honestly, as much as I want Jill to win, I don't think she'll win because there's too many of these people wrapped up in the cult of personality, still holding on to a corpse, that are dead set determined to be holding on to a corpse and not living for a revolution. Because there's that many of those people out there, just enough to derail meaningful progress. I have this strange feeling that these people don't have a clue what it looks like in 4 years when we're stuck back at ground zero, having to redo the same thing over again because these fools couldn't think 2 feet ahead of them. And I am pissed. You think I'm pissed at Hillary supporters? My wrath has nothing on Hillary supporters compared to the people that don't understand what it takes to fight a long-term revolution. These people that are playing short side, playing checkers, when we absolutely need to be playing chess. I mean, this is the kind of stuff that makes me lose sleep at night. This is the kind of stuff that makes me realize we don't deserve nice things. Progressives don't deserve to have a shot at redemption. Because we got too many of us that don't even know what it means to be progressive. We just want to be able to do what we want to do, and we just want to be so happy that we did what we want to do because we're special, and you can't tell us not to do it, and and that kind of stuff does not make a very good fellow revolutionary. That kind of stuff is the stuff that'll make me go right back in that house and watch some football and watch some stupid Kardashian show. Because I despise the fact that I can't count on fellow progressives to be revolutionary. They would rather shoot us in the foot than do the right thing. And that is a goddamn shame. And I am flaming angry about it. I'm furious about it. Bernie even told people flat out, guys, don't vote for me. And if I tell you, another time he said, if I tell you who to vote for, don't vote for her either. Now, I fought round the clock for that man. Round the clock. And I still support him as a man. And I still will support him when he's right later on. But he's not running for president, folks. And you're only jeopardizing our movement. You're only taking away the only leverage we have in 2020 when we're going up against this shit show that we're going to be facing. And I know who I'll be blaming. It isn't going to be the Hillary supporters. It's going to be the people that shot Progress in the foot. It'll be the people that got wrapped up in the cult of personality instead of thinking 2 feet ahead of them. Now, forget that. 1 inch ahead of them. 1 inch ahead of them. Sellout. Stupid. You want single payer? Vote for somebody who's actually running that might push for single payer. You want to fix the climate? Vote for somebody who's actually running who wants to fix the climate. You don't want to go to war? Vote for somebody who's actually running that wants to stop war. Stop playing these reindeer games. Stop playing this stupid shit. And yes, I am furious because I care about your kids more than you obviously do. That kind of stupid shit is the kind of thing that'll give Hillary an extra 4 years to kill our kids. There'll be no competition in 4 years, fools. Great show. That kind of stupidity deserves to be shamed and guilted and chastised because my kids' lives matter more than your right to be. I want. My kids deserve to live. But you're going to play these little games, get the case of the feels, and wreck it for everyone. Bravo. Yeah, I'm pissed, all right. And I see them running around in packs of people doing stupid things, just dumb things, inexcusably dumb things, non-revolutionary things, shameful, embarrassing things. The only person running still that is a progressive is Jill Stein. Get over it. You know what? I supported Bernie for a year for a reason. I wanted Bernie. He's not running anymore. And it's time to embrace the lone progressive, whether you like it or not. And if you don't, when kids start dying, it won't be Hillary supporters I'm looking at. It'll be you. It'll be you, because you had a choice. You had a chance, and you chose to kill my children. You chose to kill my children, and I blame you for it. You're a murderer by proxy, by ignorance. A murderer by proxy. Stupidity is no excuse for being able to kill my children. And if you go ahead and do something that allows Hillary the shot to run 4 extra years uncontested, you're a double murderer. Am I mincing words? Am I clear? Is there anything I'm saying that's not 1,000% clear? If I'm stuttering, if I'm saying something that's not quite clear, please ask me. I will tell you it again and again and again until you get it. My kids deserve to live, and your little games that you're playing that derail a third party from getting enough matching federal funds to be able to contest them in 2020 is inexcusable, and it's another form of murder by proxy. Don't you dare pat yourself on the back, folks. You're killers. Own it. Embrace it. Know it. You're a murderer by proxy. You're making it so Hillary can go 8 years. 8 years. Not 4. And have a shot at a progressive in 2020. No. Because there won't be a party that can get together in time to do that. You do understand how this works, right? The 1/3 party we have a shot at taking on the Democrats in 2020, you're willing to do a gunshot wound to the junk. You're willing to freaking put us down because of your feels. How absolutely revolting. How disgusting. How shameful. My kids deserve to live whether you feel like they do or don't. And I won't forget it. Trust me, I won't. If you block the one thing that can compete to knock out the shill in 2020, you own the death of every one of those Syrian kids. You own every bomb blast that kills Yemenis. You own every terrorist created. Yeah, that's right. We really need to make sure you understand that, because I'm not mincing words anymore. I'm not hiding from it. I'm not shirking it. I'm not going to say it cute and nice and sweet so you can feel cuddly. I'm telling it to you straight. If you enable Hillary an extra 4 years because you have a case of the feels, you're a murderer. Get it? Own it. Strap it on. Put it on there. I'm a murderer. When you do your Superman thing and you go to open your shirt, oh, it says murderer. I'm not going to let you off the hook. If we have a climate disaster, you own it. Strap it on. I love Bernie Sanders. I fought for him. I fought for him round the clock. I gave up family time like you wouldn't believe. I gave up money. I gave up energy. I cried many, 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 many tears. But this revolution was never about him. Remember, not me, us. And yet you foolishly are wrapped up in the cult of personality, and you're willing to kill my kids in pursuit of your fanboy stuff. How shameful to be a fanboy. It's pathetic. Weak sauce. Fight a revolution, damn it. Get angry. Really fight. Stop this fanboy crap. It's unbecoming of a revolutionary. It's shameful. And I've watched more trolls, and I am like, what the hell, man? Where were you? She can't win? Of course she can't win if you're not going to vote for her. You remember? I can give you the same lines we all gave back when we were hunting for Bernie. He can't win. He's unelectable. I mean, what are you doing? What are you thinking? This has got a shelf life, folks. Do you know what a shelf life is? It's got a short fuse. It's it. That's it. Just this little teeny short thing. You're not thinking past your nose. We've got a whole friggin' rest of our existence to live out. And it all starts with blocking Hillary now. And it also goes forward that if she wins, to block her from getting a second term. And you're shooting us in the junk with your idiocy. Wake up, Peter Pan. Count Chocula, grow up. Be a revolutionary. Damn it. I mean, seriously, folks, what do I got to do to make you understand this short-term thinking is going to kill us? Do you want a revolution? Do you want change? What will it take for you to understand that you don't have to love Jill, you just have to vote for the lone progressive standing? Are you a progressive? Are you even? Do you even understand politics? Do you even understand the issues? Do you even understand what's at stake in 2020? Do you? I'm just spitballing here, but I think a lot of you that would do what I'm saying don't. You don't have a clue. You're just caught up in the cult of personality once again. Trust me, I'll fight with you after this thing's over, but I'm going to be really pissed if one of my kids die because of your stupidity. I'm telling you. I'm not going to hide it from you. You'll be up there something. I'm going to let you know. I'm going to let you know. I can't hide it, man. If I hid it, you wouldn't be coming to watch me anymore. You'd know that I've sold out myself. And I can't sell out, folks. I wake up, I go to bed, I do it all day long. You've got to get out of the cult of personality and start fighting a long-term marathon of a revolution. You got to get dug in for the hard winner. Oh my God. If you guys don't understand what's at stake, if you still think it's more cool to do something stupid because it feels good, you were never a revolutionary to begin with. You were a fake. You were a pretender. Anyway, with that, I'm Steve Grumbine. I'm really hoping one of you guys wakes up another person so that we don't have to lose any children out of their stupidity. They feel self-righteous in their stupidness. I mean, self-righteous. But I want my kids to live, and I'm dead fucking serious about that. I'm dead fucking serious about that. My kids have a right to live, and it's more important than your right to flay with the fucking cult of personality. I'm out. Have a good night.